Hey there, we're covering the sixes in the Tarot, Minor Arcana. And so this is about something beautiful, okay? Who doesn't love someone that they feel they can be themselves with, right? We all love that. And so this is about returning to a state of harmony and balance. And it's such a beautiful representation with the primrose flowers. It's a traditional symbol of like youthfulness, playfulness. And the children here, the boy is helping the girl decorate her dress with the flower, which is like a gesture of helping and kindness and affection. Generally, children represent like honesty and simple goodness. There's no like ulterior motives here. And so to adults, right, positive childhood memories represent nostalgia, which correlates with the idea that sixes are about to return to the way it was before. So say you got this card in a reading and you remember having a pleasant childhood or the memories of your pleasant childhood and how that made you feel and how that really built your character to be a certain way. And knowing that like that harmony, that balance, that bliss that you experienced is returning back to you in some way, shape, or form. Or this is you being in those memories, okay? Which is beautiful. So this is again like indicating someone has good intentions. So if you needed to ask a question, like say you have your own tarot deck and you're like saying, what's the deal with this person? And you're like, give me a card to let me know if they have good intentions, and you get the 6 of Cups, it means good intentions. So, you can tell your deck that, and you can talk to your higher self and be like, hey, like if this person has good intentions, show me the 6 of Cups. All right. And any other details, and see what you get in your spread. I bet it would be fascinating to see. Also represents kindness and a reminder to be a compassionate person. Okay. That's a note for me because I was a little snappy earlier. Having this like nostalgia energy, memories of simple times, and just simple happiness, and how happiness is so familiar, and the innocence of everything, and the lack of like any kind of guile, right? Just being in the moment, and maybe doing some reminiscing, okay, because maybe something in the moment's triggering something that you have a pleasant experience or memory about. So a lot of sentimentality here, a lot of like assessing past events as well, depending on like what other cards are around here. So making sure that we're acting with kindness and good intentions, and being sure to consider the risk or possible harm that may come from those actions that you might take towards something. And just don't ignore your common sense and just be nice. Just be nice. Well, sometimes there's a blend with that. All right, so we're going to look at the 6 of Swords next. Let's check this one out. Okay. Oof. All right, that is a small boat, okay? Again, I feel like there's definitely this emphasis on the boat. It's front and center. And there's a wave in the foreground, and it represents the state of like upsetness or turmoil. And then the boat's rocky, okay? But it's headed towards calmer waters, okay? It represents a transition from instability to stability. So from a difficult situation to one that is more manageable, one that's safer. It also may indicate having a problem and being in the process of solving it. Okay, so this would be kind of like gathering your thoughts together, right? There's a gathering of 6 swords in the center of that boat. So it's like, okay, let's gather all the information we need so we can make a plan. Okay, because this is about transition. There is a city in the background, so this is indicating like there's a destination. There's structure, and there's some sort of steadiness that's playing out here. There's a bunch of people, young, old, male, female. These people represent everybody. Anyone could find themselves in this dilemma. So it's kind of like you're not the only one that's probably had to make this transition, okay? So there could be facts and information, wisdom and knowledge that you can use to make this a smoother transition, okay? So, everyone in the family unit presents and portrays something different. And so the family unit like is showing enthusiasm as they head towards the city. Like there's some sort of excitement for this transition to happen. The child on the right is sick and the older woman on the left is depressed or grief stricken. Okay, so not everybody's on board, but they're on board. If that makes any sense. They just all represent like there's a problem and it's about getting on the right track and doing the things that we need to do to solve or fix it. It's also like sensing the solution is within reach. Okay, so it's like with the information gathered here, you know, we're going to be selective as to what we use to make a decision. Okay, and again, follow through with a solution. So there's an angel here, and the angel's leading the way, providing good direction, letting you know that, like, you know, we are available for assistance. This represents being on the right path and accepting help. Okay, being open to guidance and receiving information so that it will help you reach your destination. Okay, so being open to receive guidance regardless of how that comes to you. Okay, oftentimes it can be through a dream, your intuition, a gut feeling, some sort of sensation, some sort of information. There's a bunch of swords in the boat. So again, this talks about just that. Knowledge, mental resources, ideas and benefits and beliefs that people have and that they carry with them no matter where they go. So, okay, when you're seeing this card, it's a confirmation that you're going in the right direction, or you will be going in a different direction soon. It also represents solving a problem and moving away from any kind of chaos, okay, so that you are in a place of stability, moving from a negative to a positive, unhealthy to healthy, okay? So this is a beautiful message. Just to remember, when you're in a dilemma, use whatever resources you have at your disposal to help you solve the problem, representing the 6 of Swords in the middle of that boat. All right. Very cool. Pentacles. All right. Talk about our pentacles here. Pentacles. I don't know why I call them that, but I do. All right. So this is really about, again, like restoring and returning to a state of balance and harmony. So first and foremost, we have a party of 3, party of 4 if you count the angel, but let's talk about the people. The couple on the left are kind of needing assistance and help, and the woman on the right has the ability to help and is able to. And so she hands the man a coin, some sort of energy exchange, okay? Together they illustrate the disparity between the rich and the poor. Like there's a difference here. Like one is able to step up and assist. They also represent welfare and charity. The angel is blessing the scene below. The angel points out the spiritual benefit of giving as well as receiving. And so this is giving freely with no hidden motives, helping those in need without passing moral judgment, accepting help and welfare or charity without shame or hurt pride. So again, having balance, it's that that yin and yang, okay? Restoring a healthy balance between material and spiritual in one's own life or within a community or a society. I would say if this was in reverse, this would be someone who pretends to be charitable but has ulterior motives, okay? Someone who is pretending to be something that they're not, or that someone is taking advantage of a group or person. This also can be representing like being overwhelmed or some sort of inequity or suffering of others in some way, shape, or form. So just making sure that like, yeah, helping or giving for the wrong reasons, expecting to get paid back or wanting to feel superior. And using this as a way of manipulation would also be the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. We have the 6 of Wands. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I feel like this is like an acknowledgement of something that was been achieved, right? Wands are like overcoming challenges. Yeah. Okay. We know the 6 of Wands to be about victory and success and someone being recognized as the winner. It also serves as like a pedestal or place of honor for the person being recognized, which in the card is a knight. There's a flagger, there's a proclamation of victory, like it's undeniable. And the knight is the focal point, the victory and celebration. He represents the key factor or the leadership that has led to a successful outcome, okay? The gathering of people. Some of the crowd members are simply there to celebrate the night's success. Some of them represent acknowledgement and acclaim. Others are part of the night's team and have helped achieve this victory. They represent cooperation and well-managed resources. And so the wands kind of being like surrounded, symmetrically balanced, the wands are presented in a sharp contrast to those shown on the 5 of Wands, right? Because the 5 of Wands I put away, but they're all in different directions. If you can see the difference here, right? Like these are all not in any kind of formation. And then we're seeing the 6 and they're all equal, okay, and aligned. So certainly, you know, they represent a coordinated effort and things running smoothly, and as a result, produced success and victory. So again, the pieces have all come together and led to victory. The importance of cooperation and coordination in order to achieve success. This is well-deserved recognition and approval and praise and self-esteem and feeling good about one's accomplishments is the 6 of Wands. So I feel like this is, again, confirming for us that, you know, making sure that we are recognizing our wins, okay? No matter when they occur. Taking time to appreciate what we've experienced and overcome. All right, so that is the 6's. I hope you guys enjoyed the 6's, and I'll see you on the next one.